What's up guys, it's Chris here, and today I want to show you how to lean and slide in Call of Duty Ghosts. And this is something that isn't really that obvious to everyone, because it doesn't explain it in the options or anywhere. Maybe in the single player I haven't tried. So let's get started with the leaning. All you have to do is move close to an edge or opening or whatever you want to call it. Then you see this yellow indicator to the right, arrow, you know it's pointing. That means I can lean to the right. All you have to do now is just aim down the sights, and you will lean automatically. Now you can adjust your position a little bit, not too much. So that's pretty nice, and remember to make yourself as less visible as possible. You don't really want to stick out too much, there's no point in that, and then the enemies just see you. And you can stand or crouch and lean, you cannot prone. And it's really effective. And for sliding, you just sprint and hold down the crouch button. Ooh. Hello. Let's go ahead and put out the kill streaks here. So, for sliding, as I was saying, you sprint and you hold down the crouch button. Just like that. And if you keep holding it down, you're gonna end up in prone. And you can also slide into lean sometimes. It's kinda hard to do. You just slide up to the wall and you aim down the sights, and you can lean out. You can do some fancy combinations like that probably. You can't really slide that far, but it's nice to get into cover, and it reduces like the hitbox on it, so you're harder to hit when you're sliding. Because you like crouch up and everything like a little ball.
SATCOM ready. Your sentry gun is gone. Friendly SATCOM active. SATCOM uplink enabled. SATCOM ready. Guard dog ready.
Oh no.
SATCOM uplink enabled.
And sliding into prone is really effective when you're in combat.
Good job. Report to command for debrief.
Good job, Steven Seagal. And now I can show you off my class here. Now there's quite a few good guns and setups you can use in this game, but I'm just gonna cover one for now, and this is the one you can start with as well, so it's really nice for beginners. And it's the SC 2010 Assault Rifle, and depending on which starting character you choose, you can actually start with this weapon right away. Not with these attachments though, but you get the weapon at least. And I'm running foregrip and the silencer. The foregrip reduces recoil by a lot on this gun. It's got like 0 recoil, especially with the silencer on, and that keeps you off the radar. And for secondary and lethal and tactical, I decide to not use anything. It's just like in Black Ops 2, if you don't use them you get more points to spend on perks instead. And for me that's really nice, because I never use secondary anyway. I always pick up an enemy weapon as a secondary. And lethal and tactical, I guess those can be good in some like game styles and game modes, and however your playstyle fits to it. But for me it doesn't really, cause I like to rush around, and every time I throw a lethal or tactical I never get like anything out of it. It doesn't help me in any way. I prefer perks. And in this game there's a lot of good perks, it's so hard to choose, and depending on your playstyle you should probably change this up, not really copy mine, cause you maybe play differently than I do, and then these perks won't be the best for you. But I'm gonna cover it anyway. I'm using ready up, weapon is ready faster after sprinting. That's pretty self-explanatory, you know, after you sprint you can shoot faster, you get your weapon up faster and all that good stuff. Sleight of hand, faster reloading. This is also pretty much depending on your playstyle. If you're more camper slash defender kind of guy, you know, you probably don't need it because you're gonna be safe anyway when you reload. But I rush around and I do the objective, so I have to reload faster, I'm gonna die. And steady aim, this is mostly to be able to compete with all the SMG runners in this game. Like most Call of Duty games, at least for me, every time I play, it seems like the game is dominated by SMGs. So yeah, you kinda need this to compete with them, cause all they do is just run around and hip fire. And dead silence, that's because a lot of people in this game are sound whoring, and it's really easy to hear footsteps in this game. Even if you don't have a gaming headset or anything like that, you know, you sound like an elephant running around. Especially if people got the perk I got, Amplify. Now I'm sound whoring a lot in this game, cause I love hearing people. And with this perk you even hear the ones with dead silence, not as loud, but you hear them like a normal player would. So it's really effective, it saved my ass many times when someone is running up behind me and I can hear them, I just do a 180 spin and wait for them. And this is the best perk in the game, Focus. Reduced weapon sway when aiming down sights and reduced flinch when hit. And this is something I think pretty much everyone should use. Unless you're playing against me, then please don't use it because I wanna kill you, you know. But what it does is it makes you win gunfights. Like if they shoot on you and you shoot on them, your aim isn't gonna jump around all over the place as much. And without this perk, trust me, your aim is gonna fly all over the place. You're not gonna hit them at all. You're gonna lose the gunfight. At least if they have focus. So it's a really good perk. But like I said, you should probably look through all of these and decide which ones you want. And I can also mention that just because they're last place here doesn't mean you have to get to the right level to unlock them. You can use squad points. If you can look down in the right corner, it says unlock on level 50 or rank 50, whatever you want to call it in this game, or purchase for 9 squad points. So that's a really nice system. You don't have to wait to 50 to get it. You can just spend points instead. You can do that on all of these, so that's pretty nice. And for kill streak I use the SATCOM, and this is pretty nice. It's like a little radar thingy put down on the ground, and if your teammates put out a few SATCOMs as well, they stack with each other and make a bigger grid and cover more area. So that's really nice. If you can use some teamwork to use that, it's really nice. And in start I used to use the guard dog a lot, and it almost played better than me. I mean, it killed everyone. But now every time I use it, it seems like people been able to kill it a lot, and it's the same for me. I used to die a lot to the dogs in the beginning because I wasn't really used to it. Now every time I see a dog I'm like, ooh, free XP, and I kill it right away. And the center gun I prefer in most game styles. Probably doesn't fit in all of them, but in team deathmatch and domination they're pretty nice. You can like cover the flags, or in team deathmatch if you play the map a few times, you kind of start figuring out where people spawn, you know, the most general areas. So you can cover a lot of ground with that. And this one, I'm actually gonna switch this one out later, cause I'm pretty disappointed. It's the Battle Hind calling an assault helicopter, and it sounds badass. But I don't know, it seems like everybody I play against, they're smart enough to hide from it. They don't walk out and like, I'll get trickshot, they die, you know. No, they stay away from it or hide or go inside, so I pretty much get 4 kills maybe with it. And I don't think that's really worth it for all the points you need to get it. I mean, only 4 kills, I can do that with my rifle instead. So I'm probably gonna switch that out when I get some more squad points. And this is also preference, you can use whatever you want, whatever fits your playstyle. You can use the support, the specialist, whatever you want. So that's it for now guys, stay tuned for more tips and Call of Duty videos. See you guys next time, bye.